stick. You gon' have a mark from my stick, from my stick. My stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't touch my stick. I don't wanna. Yeah, you want my stick. Dunk your coconut with my stick. Look at my stick. You gon' feel the wrath of my stick. Fear my stick, my stick, my stick. My stick is better than bacon. You can't touch my stick. It's just a stick. It's my perfect stick. My stick is my friend, born from a log. Everyone can see it's better than bacon. Why'd you get so crotchety and mean? Look at my stick. Why'd you drink that creature's milk is green? Got me sick. My stick, my stick, my stick is better than bacon. You can't use my stick. But it's just a stick. Don't you like my stick? No, it's just a stick. It's my perfect stick. My stick and me take walks every day. Past the hooligans down by the ocean. When they laugh at my stick, then they learn how my stick is much denser than bacon. Bought a little piggy and I let the little piggy run amok. Blowing on sleep, little piggy kept waking me up. People often fight about which birds are the best birds, but everybody can agree that seagulls are the worst. I can't.
Do not wear that outfit again. But if you wanna keep it clean, because I want to fit in. Sorry, you're just not terribly important to me. Did you know that when you used to debut a beat, her phone #1 single song? Did you know that, Christy, there are no girls with good personalities? I don't think we should see each other anymore. It never was supposed to be. Gotta return some videotapes. Have to return some videotapes. Did you know I'm utterly insane? I like the guys, that girl that ate some of their brains. Gotta return some videotapes. I'm really late. Gotta return some. I guess I was probably returning videotapes. I guess I was probably returning videotapes.
All right, there we go. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. I feel like we're missing something tonight, Sean. What are we missing? Something feels off.
Well, it's kind of quiet.
Yeah, quiet. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. You know, maybe the chat can help us out on what we're missing here. Okay. I just got the message. Kayla will be here soon, everybody, so do not fret, because she has
that's what it is.
she has opinions on the Conan animated. See, we wanted to talk about Knightfall. We're like, let's talk about Knightfall. Like, this is what we're really excited about. Let's go. And she's like, no, Conan. I'm like, fuck. Okay.
It's King Conan.
Okay. Okay. We'll do a little Conan talk as well, but we are going to dive into Knightfall, the Conan animated series. We just got announced that there was going to be an absolute Batman animated series by Scott Snyder's coming out. We got X-Men news, earthquakes all around the world, lots of things going on today. So hope everyone is doing well in the chat. Speaking of the chat, let's jump in and say hi to the chat real quick while we're waiting for people to get in here. By the way, if you are in the chat, whether it's vertical, horizontal, or you're over on Rumble, or you're over on X, hit the like, first of all. Do that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you're in YouTube or if you're in Rumble. Consider becoming a member in YouTube. But share out the stream. Let people know we're live. Let's jump in here and let's have some good conversation on Knightfall and Conan. I want to hear your guys' opinions on all of this stuff that's going on. This was kind of like the week for nerds. You know,
love it.
For the 44-year-old nerds like us, this was kind of like the week. Like, this is our week, Sean. Right here. Yeah. Wait, what? Grant Willisms says, rest in peace, Mitch McConnell. Interesting. Did he die? Is that legit? Somebody confirmed that. He was pretty old. He was pretty old. We're going to say hi to the chat real quick. Look, when I posted the show yesterday, I did see OV Ravioli was the first one in the chat. However, we have to go with the StreamYard chat on this. So, the infamous Mr. Curse is number one in the chat, number one in our hearts, my friend. That makes you.
You're number one.
Yes, you are. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We also have Scribe Comics in the house. Says, let's effing go. I like it. I like it. Like the attitude. Let's keep that up. We got the Greatest Swords Master. Says, cool. Cool to you. Cool to you. We got Paulus Arts in the house. Says, hail. Hail, my friend. Cornelius. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Yeah, I think it's right?
Cornelius.
Yeah, let's go with Cornelius. How about that? Says Murica.
Fuck yeah.
Love it. KO Joe says, greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina.
How's it
Greetings,
going?
my friend. As always, good to have you here. We have the first member in the chat tonight is Sheldon Martin. First members, get this.
What are you doing up?
Oh my god! I'm sorry! I can't stop coming! I'm sorry! Oh, it feels so good!
You know it feels so good to have the members in the chat tonight. And you know Sheldon knows it because, look, he's calling it out. Says, like, let's get grifty. I'm the first member. Let's go.
Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Yeah, you know what's going on. You feel it. I feel it. We all feel it.
Remembered him.
Joe bringing 100%. The grift of the grift. And Sean, hashtag don't forget about Sean. That's an old one. We can bring that
You
one back.
bastards.
Yeah. So I see a pair of dudes, but I feel like this show is still missing a pair. See, this guy knows.
Fun bags.
Sheldon knows what's going on here. Ricky Spanish is 4470 says, opinions on Jack Line beef chili. I ate a can and I'm waging chemical warfare right now.
Guys.
I know how that goes, man. Yes, I know how that goes. King Crow's in the house is Kaka. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Michael Jackson passed away this day in 2009. He was 50 years old, says Kenneth Russell. These are all good informations, guys. Yes, it's drop it like it. R.I.P. Noose One is in the house. Says hello.
Hi.
Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Well, okay. I'm trying to wait. Let me do this. Kayla said she's going to jump in, so I don't want to jump into anything crazy before she gets here. So let's ease into the show like a gentleman. Ease into the show like a gentleman. How about that? Let me bring this up. No, I don't want that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, yeah, let's bring this up. This might be old news, but it's something to consider here. Something to consider here. Here we go. From Bleeding Cool, we have Skeletor couldn't have sabotaged the Masters of the Universe movie any better. Sabotage? What are they talking about, Sean?
How? I don't know.
I don't see what they're saying. It says, so 2 weeks in to its debut, the new Masters of the Universe live-action movie still plummeted in sales. That does suck. Masters of the Universe, on the other hand, will have a harder time justifying its mega price tag. The Sword and Planet Adventure. Isn't that like Sword and Sorcery though? Not Planet. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. Dropped to number 5 with 8.6 million from 3,677 locations. It has earned just 45.7 million in North America and 84 million worldwide. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Against a nearly $200 million production budget, will leave theaters as one of the year's biggest bombs. That is really, it's crazy, guys, because most everybody, including us that have seen Masters of the Universe, universally like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's pretty good. Universally, it's pretty damn good. I don't understand why it's doing so bad in the theaters. Maybe it's just the newer generations doesn't care about it. I have no idea. I don't know. King Crow says, I'm 50 this week. Well, my friend, happy birthday to you. That's a milestone right there, 50 years old. Happy birthday. I like it. Moisten us up with some foreplay. See, that's what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. Streaming killed the movie star. That's a good point. That is a good point.
I thought that was the MCU.
But that is a great point, you know, because, and I said this before, movies are so damn expensive now. You have to prioritize what you want to see in the theater. And when you know that most of these movies are going to be out in a couple months to streaming, you can pick and choose now and be like, you know, I really want to see this movie, but I'm going to wait a couple months and watch it in the comfort of my living room instead of going and paying, you know, $25, $30, including concessions and all that stuff at the movie theater to go see it. So maybe that is one of the reasons why this movie suffers a little bit. You know?
Could be.
I mean, because it can't be the story. I mean, legitimately, the story is good. It's an anti-woke movie. I don't care what anyone says. Like, it really is an anti-woke movie. You know, it promotes masculinity. Mm-hmm. It pushes back against the woke world, the woke business environment, just everything in general about it. I think is very positive for males, and it's fun. It's a fun movie. So who knows? Maybe it'll catch legs on streaming, and the sequel will do better.
Well, you know what's
Apex,
funny? I just saw a clip. Edward Norton was on with Dana Carvey and Chris Farley's friend, David Spade.
Oh, yeah, Spade, yeah.
And he was talking about how Fight Club was a bomb. Like,
really? In the theaters?
Like,
interesting.
It wasn't Cannes Festival, but it was a movie festival that they brought it to premiere.
Yeah.
People were walking out of it. People were bombing on, like, were booing it. And, like,
wow.
I think Edward Norton said that it didn't even make, like, 40 million in the theaters. 40 million, like, what, 1999, 2000? I mean, it's a lot of money. A lot of money, you know? But the cult love for the movie, especially on, you know, buying VHS, DVD, streaming, it's phenomenal. So hopefully that this gets those streaming legs that we're talking about. Because I think people wanted to see a more serious version, more Lord of the Rings, if you will, of that Source and Sorcery or Conan.
Yeah.
But we got a good, fun family flick out of it, and I think that's what's more important than anything else these days.
Yeah, I actually I agree with that. Like, I like the fact it was a family movie, something I could take my daughter to and share in her or with that in her, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
If you were expecting a more serious movie out of He-Man, I don't know what you're expecting. I mean, He-Man has always been kind of goofy. I mean, yes, they've touched a little bit on some of the animated series, you know, pushed it a little bit more serious here or there, but not, like, crazy. Like, what we got was exactly what I thought we were going to get with He-Man.
with everything we saw, I didn't leave disappointed. You know, I have the original Masters of the Universe movie as well. Was that perfect? Not by any means.
Right.
But I have such a love for that movie where it's, you know, it's in that Lord of the Rings realm for me. Like, I'm looking back at this 6 or 7 year old that I was, and I still get that entertainment. And shout out to John Byrne.
Yeah.
He said that that's the closest we'll ever get to a New Gods film. And I'm like, yeah, damn right.
Yeah, there you go. Sheldon says Office Space was also a box office bomb. It is interesting, like, you know, some of these movies, Super Troopers, same thing, didn't do well in the theaters at all, but really picked up legs on VHS or DVD or whatever when that came out. So, yeah, I think this is going to get new legs when it comes to streaming. I think the sequel is probably going to do a lot better. So I'm not too worried about it, but I was kind of disappointed to see this article and just see that it's failing in another week, because I thought once it got past, oh, hey, what's going on here? Interesting.
What's up, girls?
Interesting advertisement there.
Oh, that looks like Spawn's face.
Spawn's face? Where?
Check out the left with your titties.
Right here? Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Nice. I like that. I thought it would start doing better once it got past Disclosure Day and like all that kind of stuff. You know, like I thought it would start picking up steam, but it didn't. It's still it hasn't even hit across $100 million worldwide yet, which is absolutely insane to me. So we'll see what's going on with that.
I thought I read somewhere that there is a sequel confirmed.
It's confirmed. They're doing it. They're doing an entire trilogy, I believe. You know, here's the thing. John Malin talks about this a lot too on Hard Art. It's not John Malin, by the way. Happy belated birthday to the coach out there.
Yeah, Papa John.
It's not just the sales of the movie tickets that they count. It's merchandise. It's all that stuff. Like, what did this property make collectively, even though the box office might not have been that great? What did it bring in? And I think it's going to bring in enough money that they're going to go ahead and go forward with this. We bring up Mortal Kombat all the time as a movie that was absolutely horrible. It bombed in 2020. Granted, it was COVID, but still, it bombed. And they made another sequel a few years later. And so far, people seem to like it. I don't know, financially how it's done.
I enjoyed that. They learned from their mistake. They went one route. They're like, all right, let's redirect it and go a different route. So maybe whatever mistakes were made for this movie, it'll get adjusted to move on to make a better film.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think so too, and I think it's going to be good. I don't think we have to worry about it. I think He-Man's going to go forward. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. The sequel's going to come out. It's going to be all right.
I'm sorry to cut you off again.
No, go ahead.
About this, but I'm really happy. I'm not seeing a lot of people say shit about Tila being as badass as she was, because if people were like giving her shit to be like a boss babe, she's always been a boss bitch,
Yeah, I thought they did her very well in the movie. She could have shown a little bit more thigh and leg and all that kind of stuff, but I thought they did her very well in the movie. We got our third co-host here joining us. What is going on, Kayla? How you doing?
I'm tired.
You look a little tired, but that's not a bad thing. I'm very tired too. It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Been a long week.
Very long week.
Go up the block, go to Dorchester, get some nose candy, and fuck it up, girl.
Well, that would wake you right up, Although you gotta be careful these days.
I got an iced tea. So.
Oh, well, is that gonna wake you up?
Yeah, because it's caffeine from the tea.
Oh, okay.
But I probably won't sleep.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting caffeine. Tea's got caffeine. No, you probably won't sleep. King Crow says X-Men 97 season 1 thoughts, guys. I liked it.
Love it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I'm rewatching it now just to get caught up to season 2, which drops Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, a couple weeks, I think, or a week or something like that.
Yeah, the first. So the 10th is what, Monday? Or Tuesday? No, because I'm slow.
Yeah, the 11th is a Saturday, so
yeah.
Very random. You would have been really proud of me because on Instagram, they had some kind of stream and they were talking about, Chris Claremont's X-Men designs for 1997. And I was like, Chris Claremont is a writer.
There you go.
And yes, like he is the greatest writer of all time.
Of all time.
But I was like, you have to give credit where credit's due, and Jim Lee was the one that is responsible for
There
those
you go.
designs. So I have to correct you on that.
I like that. I'm proud of you.
So yeah, you'd be very proud of me that I put
Stuck
an
up
artist.
the artist. I love
Yeah,
it.
I'm super
I
proud
love
of you. Yeah, that makes that warms my heart very, very much. Flady1 says 80s were chock full of box office bombs that video rentals and cable networks turned into beloved classics. That is true. That's a great
Yep.
point. I think we're just not used to that. We're coming through off an era where things were just popping off at the theaters. I think we're not used to the fact that it can fail in the theaters but still catch legs now in streaming, because streaming is the new DVDs, it's the new VHS, it's all that.
Right.
Like that's where it's at right now. So I think it's going to be fine. Yeah.
What it goes down to is that people do not want to spend $50 to $80 to go out to a movie. That's
Yep.
what it comes down to when they can just be in their house. Everything is so freaking expensive nowadays. So to go out to a movie, it has to be like a sure hit or a sure thing. Like, you
Yeah.
know, 100% sure that your money is gonna give you what it's worth, you know.
You can even rent some of this shit for like $30 and
Oh,
some-
$30. Yeah. You buy it for 30, you rent it for 20.
Yeah.
So basically,
okay.
you might as well just buy it. You know,
Yeah.
which as soon as He-Man hits, I'm going to buy that because I really enjoyed that movie. Everybody's saying hi to Kayla. Apex says hi. K Ojo says, Kayla, darling, I was wondering where you were. I didn't want this stream to become a sausage fest. Well,
No, they had to close out ANS, and I just had a lot going on with my personal life. So it's sometimes that's just what it happens. Plus, you know, ANS was their show, art and stuff.
yeah.
So it's
Art. You got to
only
put the
appropriate
accent on it.
They closed
if
it
anybody
out.
Pronounce it, it's you, baby doll.
Art. Yeah, you should be able to
Art.
say art.
Ah,
Yeah, art.
I can't just turn it on. It just comes on when it comes on. So it is what it is.
That's what she said.
I know how that goes.
We got Rick Saylor in the house, member of the
Oh, what's
channel,
up, Rick?
dropping a 45-month member chat. Says, don't be a bum, back type 1,
Yes.
which is the best thing you can say.
Thank you.
We
so
were just
much.
talking about that right before we went live. Hopefully we got some news coming up on that sometime soon.
You know, I'll say that we're still working on the script, just going the final touches on that. Once that's done, it's just people scheduling that I'm having to do it. That's out of my hands. But everything else, take blame for the lateness. But when you get it and it's in your hands, I promise it'll be worth it. It's a fun read.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of the whole team. So, yeah.
All right, let me give Rick his
The
drop.
common thread in all of my failed schemes is human stupidity. People are just too stupid to accept me as their leader.
That is 100% true, as always.
That is very much Rick.
So
Every
it fits
time.
it so well. We got Past Master Dan in the house. Says, hit the like button, low effort. Yes, like button, whether you're watching the vertical or the horizontal. I want to see likes up on both chats if you can. Same thing on Rumble. If anybody's watching over there, let me look, because there's usually one person. There's one person watching over there. Shout out to the Rumbleites. Hit the like button over there. Let me see. Before we jump into over on the vertical, we got Chris Claremont plus Jim Lee and John Byrne with the designs. Say that 10 times fast. The designs.
Can we say Dave Cockrum as well, if anything?
Michael
Yes,
Golden.
here we go. Apex brings us up. Says, don't forget Dave Cochran, who designed the International X-Men costume designs. Yeah, there's a lot of people had their hands in it.
A lot
But the
of people.
90s designs, that was Jim.
They were Jim Lee.
Yeah, the 90s designs, that was Jim.
Even Silvestri designed things for the X-Men as well.
Yeah. A
He did
lot of
that.
talented artists.
There's plenty of people that, and you know who designed great X-Men designs that never got used were Alex Ross,
Yo, those were cool.
and they never got fucking used.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Will Portasio, designed some stuff as well. We got
Conan did as well too.
Twisted Dreams in the house.
Subject's notes. The extraction theory papers. Am I the only one who did the reading?
Always and yes. Who you calling a bum?
Anybody that doesn't back type 1.
That is true.
It's just
Yeah.
back.
If Kayla's on the stream, you should call it hot and stuff.
Well, I was never
Hot.
on At and stuff. I was on
Hot.
Akba.
That's true. Yeah. Good
I used to
shows.
beg them to come on ANS. That was their fucking sausage show.
That was true.
Never
that
let me
was.
on.
It was a boys' club. It was a boys' club. You know, like that's. Go ahead, and then we're gonna jump into some Batman stuff.
She's like, I want to come on, and I'm like, no. Like, I have no power in life except for that, and I kind of held on to it because you know what? I'm emotionally stunted inside.
You fucking asshole. That's what you are.
I like that though. He's like, I don't have a lot of power in life except for this. I'm holding on to that. I dig that. I respect that. I do.
Thank you. I'm very petty. I'm like, me and 50 Cent are like that level of pettiness.
Wow. D. Claw says, has anyone met Jim Lee? I met him at MegaCon. He signed my Infinite Crisis #1 Legend. I only met him one time in Dearborn, Michigan in 1996. He signed my Wildcats 1 and my X-Men 1. He was a nice guy for the 2 seconds I got to chat with him.
Yeah, I met him at the 2003 New York Comic Con, the one that's across the street from the Garden. And I drew this picture that I was trying to hopefully get him to ink, like as a sketch. And I asked him, I'm like, would you mind inking this? And he's like, he had prior commitments to the convention for whatever.
Oh,
but
nice.
Because he was kind of like not annoyed, but like kind of like not heartbroken, but like it seemed like something he thought was a cool idea. Yeah,
that's a good story. I like that. Yeah. Oh, sometimes it was Taco Tuesdays with Kayla. I forgot about that.
That was Aqua.
But that was Aqua. Yeah, when we did Appreciating Comic Book Art live on
Taco
Tuesdays.
In the chat on ANS for me though.
That's right. We would too. Yeah. We still like honored our
was banned from the show.
Yeah, it was wieners only. Like the tacos came in on Tuesday. It was wieners Thursday, Taco Tuesday. That's why we did it.
Well, we're going to be doing Aqua, but in a different format. So you're going to still get the enjoyment that you get.
Yeah, Sean and I have talked about like we want to do like pre-recorded videos, still do the comic book content because the Grift and the Ronan Joe show have become more of this pop culture. I mean, we'd like to talk about this stuff, animation, movies, whatever, just whatever we want to talk about. We're doing these on these shows now, but we don't want to go completely away from the comic book talk. And the best way we can do that right now is just to do pre-recorded videos and maybe put more production into it. We'll see if we got the time, but okay, Drew G says, I'm stoked for this trilogy. Let's get into it. I love that. Welcome everybody that's jumping in the chat. Do me a favor, guys. If you haven't yet, share this out. Let people know that we're live. And jump in here and let's talk about Knightfall and a bunch of other stuff as we get going here. Before we do, though, Aleister Crowley's in the house. I got to do this. Mr. Crowley! Thank you. Okay. All right, here we go. If you guys haven't seen this, I don't know where you've been. So we're going to jump into the... Kayla, you've seen this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna watch this through one time through, and then we're going to kind of go through and we'll point out what we got. Here we go. Stoked for this.
Gotham City needs Batman.
You haven't slept since Arkham exploded 2 days ago. Maybe we should ask John Paul for help. His training is coming along.
We're all that stands between those inmates and the fall of Gotham.
They say you are the greatest detective. And yet you did not see this coming. I intend to break you.
Then give it your best shot.
Let chaos reign in Gotham.
We have to help Batman. Suit up.
Well, that's a gritty new look for the Dark Knight.
Something else is going on out there.
Yeah. Come get some. The guilty must pay.
My good Lord, have mercy.
You were talking about this too a while ago.
Yeah. Okay. I have to bring up a short story here for everybody. If you didn't know, I've told this story before. When I was a kid, I'm in the 90s, when I was a young teenager, I had a dream. I had a dream of watching an animated movie of Knightfall. And I remember this shot of Bane and drawn in the Kelly Jones style, holding the cowl. on a just like this sea, the sea of skulls. Don't ask me why, but that's what it was. It was just this coolest thing I'd ever seen as a kid. And I woke up and I was like, they need to make this a movie at some point. I've waited 30 years for them to make this. And I am so stoked that they're doing it in this kind of animation style, which is taking from Kelly Jones. It's also taken from a few different influences as well. But they didn't go with the Bruce Timm animation. They didn't go with the current DC animation they've been doing now, which I think is trash. They chose this.
Yeah.
They chose this animation, and this is great. When I watched this trailer for the first time the other day, I blew my load. We'll just put it out there. Yeah, my pants were wet. It was Sean was right there too. It was weird, but
got all over my face. I'm like,
we made eye contact. It was odd, but
it was awesome.
did. Yeah, it was great. Let's just say what it was. It was great. But
you guys concern me on multiple levels.
I bet Graham is happy for the royalty. Yeah, I hope he's getting paid for that. That's
I hope
a
he's
fact.
getting some
Cha-ching, Graham and Chuck. Yep, they're getting some money. You know it. Yes, this is a trilogy. It's 3 parts, and this is the way it should be. Whoever is doing this, and I have to look it up, whoever's producing it and then the showrunner for this knew how to do this right. You're tackling the entire epic story arc, which was Knightfall, Night Quest, and Night Ends, I think, right?
Yes,
Sean?
Yeah.
3 movies for 3 story arcs. And I'm going to show off something here in a second, but I'm pretty sure that the first movie is at least 3.5 hours long. From a still that we found.
3.5 hours long.
I'm going to show you why I think that is. And I could be wrong, but I showed this to Sean as well. And that's the first thing he said, like 3 hours. But that should be the way it is. Think of what we're going through with this story arc. Bane breaks all the inmates out of Arkham. They run rampant across the city. Batman has to track them each down. Each of these villains down and deal with them. Gets worn out to the point that he gets his back broken by Bane. That's all in the first story arc, the first Night Quest. And then Nightfall. Then Night Quest comes in, and John Paul Valley takes over and defeats Bane and does all that kind of stuff. Kind of goes over the deep end. Creates that badass Joe Quesada, Batman suit, and then that is that story arc. The Night End comes, Night Ends, whatever, and Bruce comes back and has to face the current Batman and get his cowl back, his title back. You need to have 3 movies to do this, and they did it. So shout out to whoever is doing this and putting this together, because they did it right. And so far, this trailer looks amazing. I'm all in. Go ahead, guys. Take over. Tell me what you're thinking about this.
Go for it, Kayla.
3 hours. I mean, I guess because I had so many different writers on the series, when I think about it, there was Doug Monack, Alan Grant, Chuck Dixon. Who else? Who else was on this? There was like 4 writers on this series.
Yeah, because you had Batman, Detective, Robin.
Because it spans across different books, the whole Knightfall thing. So I guess it does make sense if it is 3 hours. Because if they're going to combine all different aspects from all the different Batman titles that were out at the time, then I guess, yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. Batman has to go against the Riddler, Joker, wow, what's his dude? Because there were characters that kept getting roided up because of Bane.
Yep, and that was a whole different arc itself too that came out, where there was another story that was done like on the side around that same time period where Batman was actually like addicted to like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've read that.
Yeah, he was addicted to pretty much the substance, like the
Venom.
Yeah. The Venom.
That Bane was on. Yeah, he was like these pills. I forget what the fucking name of it was called.
Venom in Legends of the Dark Knight.
Interesting.
That was epic. That was issues like 11 to 15 or something like that.
It's a really cool series too.
Time Scales is in the house. Says greetings from San Francisco. By the way, guys, I did this a couple weeks ago, and I keep meaning to do this. If you're in the chat right now, I want you to shout out, if you're comfortable, where you're from, state-wise. I want to see where you guys are watching from. So we got San Francisco. I know we got North Carolina in the house as well. I want to see that in here for sure.
Hey, Time Scale. Hopefully you didn't get impacted by the earthquake today, or if you or anybody you know did. Hope everyone's okay.
Michael Pritchard says, I'm ready for this no matter what Heather Anto says. Nice.
I'm excited to see Azrael in it.
Yes.
Look at Azrael pretty much take over as Batman, and that's pretty fucking cool. But he's so violent. He fucking ruins what Batman is pretty much.
That's what's so great about it.
I mean, then if you have to go back into that role, though, think about it. The consequences.
So we got John Paul Valley right here doing, I don't know what he's doing in this ninja suit. Huh?
Jean Paul.
Sorry. Jean Paul. I'm going to say it with it. Jean Paul.
I don't know if they're going to say
Jean Paul. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Look at that.
Oh, French.
That is sick right there. This is the animation I'm talking about, all right? Like this. Go ahead.
It makes me think of Rob Liefeld's Snake Eyes
I love
cover
it.
for some
Yeah, it
reason.
kinda does.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We got Indiana in the house. We got California, Missouri. Good to see you guys. Michigan, a fellow Michigander, Corey Landis is in the house. Good to see you. West Texas, love it. No, Charlotte, North Carolina. We got Utah in the house. True North California over here. Manchester, England. Nice. Shout out, Pete.
Across the pond.
Yeah.
Good day, Mike.
That's Australian.
I don't know if that's. Yeah, I don't know if that's it.
Jesus Christ.
Georgia from Drew G. Ohio, got another Ohio because I know Rick Saylor's an Ohio guy too because he's always dogging on Michigan. So shout out to you Ohio guys in the chat. Good to see you guys. Awesome. I love it. Thank you guys for sharing that with us. We are here in Michigan and Mass. Oh man, wait, what do you say, Kayla? Just Mass?
Massachusetts.
That's how you do it, Mass. Yeah, I don't know.
Massachusetts, the North Shore. I'm from the North Shore.
North Shore.
Yeah.
All right. Timescale says, thank you, Sean. The California earthquake was 88 miles away. We are fine. Japan earthquake was 70 miles away from our family there, and they are fine. Well, good to hear, man. There was some crazy shit with all the earthquakes around the world. End of the world, man. We're in the end days, end of times. So that's a story for another time. We'll talk about that at some point. Getting back to this, though, this is the animation. I'm blown away by what they did with the animation because I thought for sure we were going to get some of the crappy dog crap that they've been putting out lately with the DC movies, or they were going to try to do a Bruce Timm style of animation, which I'm tired of. We've had it. I don't need it. With this mature story, and this is gonna be R-rated, by the way. So it's hitting all the right boxes, checking all the right boxes. R-rated, the animation is great. It looks like they're spending time to adapt this movie, 3 parts, and they're really going to take their time in each movie. Look at that.
I love that.
Everything I've seen from this so far. When they came out with these stills the other day, I didn't want to get excited because I thought, like, all right, what if this is just fake? What if it's just AI stuff coming out there? So I didn't want to believe it at first until I saw the official our page, I think, shared it out, and then I started getting really excited. Drew G said, "Do you guys go to cons?" Not as much as I use. Well, actually, I've never really gone. But I'm gonna start going to cons. Yeah.
Hey, if anybody's going to Florida Fans Fest this fall, let us know in the chat. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah, if you do, we'll be there. We'd love to meet you at our booth. I'm bringing the entire Superior Press company with us, and we're going to try to hopefully do some fun things at our table. I got to talk to Matt to see what we can get away with. We're talking about wet T-shirts, something like that. We'll figure it out. But yeah, come by, hang out.
I've been working cons for over 10 years, so I go to cons, but I work them. I don't go, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
As
make
do I.
sense.
I've been going since 2012.
Alistair Crawley says Jeremy Adams wrote part 1, by the way. Christian conservative also got dogpiled on X for showing empathy for Charlie Kirk. That sucks. Rest in peace. Yeah. Unfortunately, those people are they're just crazy. Also, comic book writer. Let's see. So just going through some of these stills. We got this awesome Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow here. I mean, this is it's so good. I'm so excited for this. I love animated movies, especially when you're giving it like this kind of detail and animation. Fuck, so good. So good.
I hope they don't deter away too much from certain parts of the plot, because like with the Hush that they did for that, like...
Yeah, Hush was bad.
Don't get me started.
Well,
I'm hoping they learn from that, because Hush was so bad. The Killing Joke wasn't that great. You know, when they try to adapt these movies too much and make like their own kind of versions or whatever, it falls flat. I'm hoping this one at least sticks the landing as far as like, you've got great source material. Tell the source material. You know, like, do like what Invincible does. Very fairly true to the comic as much as they can be with the time that they're allotted. I'm hoping they do something like that with here. It doesn't have to be spot on, but follow the blueprint. You know, like that's all I'm looking for.
Have you guys ever seen what storyboards look like for a TV show?
Yeah.
Or
or for a movie or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. It shouldn't be hard to adapt.
Right. Yeah.
It just shouldn't be. It shouldn't be hard to adapt. When you veer too much, my whole thing is, if you're going to adapt a story that's beloved by everyone, you adapt it correctly. If not, don't fucking touch it. Make your own story and make that a movie. Don't even bother using the name. Don't bother using any of it. Make your own brand new Batman story then.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I
it's
agree.
adapted correctly, because Hush was
so bad.
stupid.
And he bangs Batgirl on the rooftops. I was like, wait, what's happening?
When did that happen?
Was that ever a thing in the comics? I don't know. Maybe it was, but it was
That's just
an
pretty much
odd
the love
choice.
story between him and Catwoman for the most part. So I was more upset over the reveal of Hush and everything and that stuff. Stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what's cool they're doing with this? They're doing what makes comic books so fun, is that super dumb cool factor about it. If you saw when Bane was getting like stupidly big and like a pinhead, like that's so awesome. Like that's
hell yeah,
very much what Kelly Jones did, but like it's so cool. Like lean into that, whether you're doing an animated film based on an existing property or if you're a comic book creator. Like, don't take it so seriously. Just make it stupid, cool, dumb, fun shit, man.
And I feel like that's what they're doing. Got Tarks 9 in the house, says Hail Comicsgate, definitely buying all 3 movies. Yes, we're gonna get down with that. Yeah, Kelly Jones, heavy influence here when it came to the art style, and that's the way they should have gone, because although you had Graham Nolan and you had I can never remember the artist that was actually on Batman at the time doing the art, which was fine. They were great. It's those covers that stands out in people's minds. When you think of the Knightfall, the covers by Kelly Jones were, and Sam Keith had a cover in there as well, but those were amazing, and that's really what stuck out. And I'm glad that whoever decided to do this was like, this is the direction artistically, animation wise, that we need to go. Jim Aparo, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I love chat.
When we first talked about this, I said I hope they did it in like a Kelly Jones style.
Yeah, you did too.
I felt it would be harder to emulate. I mean, traditionally he uses thicker black lines and everything, but they've done a really great job modernizing his style and taking the inspiration from it.
Inspiration, that's a good word for it. Yeah, it's there's different styles in here, as you can see. I think they kind of go back and forth with certain stuff, but Kelly Jones is definitely a big influence. In the animation. The animation style is funny because it kind of reminds me, like this Jean-Paul Valley's face here kind of reminds me of like that Street Fighter animation we were talking about earlier, Sean.
Yeah.
Long faces, long nose. Joe showed the Batman photos from Redwood City, California today. I'll pull them up after we get done with this, because I'm on Twitter right now, so I'd have to go into my DMs live, and I don't want to do that. But I'll grab that here after we're done. Just remind me if I forget.
Long faces, long nose. It sounds like you described me.
Oh, there you go. So this is my. Look at
the cape. Look at the cape. No, look at the cape. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So exciting.
So to me, in what I'm looking at here in this trailer is John Paul Valley as Batman here and here.
The chin is different. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell he's slightly different than he was in the first part of the trailer. So I mean, you're seeing parts of, I would assume, the second movie as well. But you're showing, like, this is why I'm so excited, because you're showing that story arc. You're showing how he's losing control after he takes over as Batman, beating criminals, either to death or barely alive. He can't hold his anger, just going crazy. I like the shot of the Joker here. I don't know who's doing the Joker's voice in this.
I don't like the Joker voice. I was about to say I don't like it.
Let me look up the cast of.
Yeah, who's doing the Batman voice?
Batman, Knightfall. Well, the Batman voice is the guy that did Injustice. The Injustice Batman. That's all I know for sure.
He's the actor from the Star Trek series where it's the one that now a lot of people like.
Oh yeah, the where he plays the guy before Kirk. He plays Captain.
Is it Puck?
Maybe. Yeah. That's the actor who's playing Batman.
Someone said Anson Mount. Anson Mount was my acting coach at Britney Spears camp, and he is a very nice guy. He was on Hell on Wheels and everything. He's a great human being. I went to Britney Spears camp when I was younger.
Well, that's interesting.
Did
you meet Britney Spears?
I did. I was on MTV too.
Was she hot?
On the MTV Diary.
Oh,
I mean, I was a kid. I was like 12.
That's okay.
So, yeah, I was like in the newspaper for it and everything. I was recruited for singing and dancing. Yeah, I got recruited from a Boys and Girls Club. And I was 4. So, it was like basically a performing arts camp for poor kids.
I'm not seeing the Joker listed here as far as the voice actor. Just in a quick search. But yeah, it's they could, what they should have brought back. I know everyone's going to say Mark Hamill. Well, yeah, there you go. He might have, who knows? But Jeff Baker was really good as the Joker in Arkham Knight or Arkham, whatever Batman Arkham movie they made. Or was that, what movie was it? Maybe it was a Suicide Squad movie, but Batman was in it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, come on.
I can't remember right now.
All right. Well, Jeff Baker does he does kind of like an impersonation of Hamill doing the Joker, but it sounds like a Joker and it fits pretty good. Sing a song. What's going on, Joseph? Good to see you. I'm sorry he was what? Wait, what? I'm sorry he was a what at where?
He was an acting coach at Britney Spears camp. He was in a movie with Britney Spears.
Oh, that Crossroads movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he did Hell on Wheels like pretty much a couple years afterwards. I remember when it came on, I was like, oh my God, that was my acting coach. So.
Do you still have a Boston accent?
No. That's like, do the Beatles have an accent when they sing? No one has an accent when they sing.
Yeah, not really. Certain words you can kind of tell are, the accents come through, but for the most part, no.
You know what Batman voice, who has a good Batman voice? What's his name from Supernatural?
Jensen Ackles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
Did he do Batman? Did he voice Batman at some point?
I think he did. If he hasn't, he should.
Oh, no, he did. I believe he did. Which one was it?
I thought he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that did the Red Hood Batman, he's an older actor. He actually did a pretty good job of his voice as well. Look at Bruce just beating the shit out of people here. The crowbar. I really hope they capture that scene where Batman beats the hell out of the Joker with a crowbar.
I mean, that's probably it right there.
Well, he does it in his... Well, I'm hoping this isn't it, because he does it in his bat suit in the comics. When he's down, when they're trying to blow up that dam or whatever. I can't remember exactly what's going on. I hope they lean into that. So, who is this?
Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yep, I didn't recognize with the mask there. That's cool, I like that. Let's see, we got the Riddler here, looking all badass.
Penguin.
Here we go.
Penguin.
Oh yeah, Penguin henchman.
Yeah.
Here we go. I've been waiting forever, to see this. Oh. Before you guys ask, yes, Azrael was one of the influences for Reaper Destroyer. That is 100% fact. Because I always thought this was an awesome design when I was a kid. But yeah, man, look at that. Oh, I'm so good. I want just a movie of Azrael now. Give me the Sword of Azrael animated movie next. Prequel to this. God, that's so good. Got Two-Face there. Doing his Two-Face thing. Good Nightwing. I like that. Man, look at that. I'm so excited about the animation on this, guys. Like I'm gonna get high. I'm gonna watch this movie late at night and touch myself. Oh, there we go.
The Tom Grummett design. It's awesome.
Check this out. So we didn't get to see. We get the Azrael bat suit a little bit later on when they show it off, but this is the armor, like the helmet armor, right? Because he went through two different phases of that bat suit. He went through like Detective Comics 500, where he got the full suit, and then he got the metal gloves with the claws, and then he got the metal gloves with the claws on the Batman costume, and then he got the full suit, and then he modified that suit to this suit right here. I like that they're kind of showing it off, but they're hiding this for a later on reveal when he's got the full on helmet with the lights up like a Cylon, you know. And I don't care. Like, these are some of the sickest costume designs in the 90s. The blade wings. Oh, dude, just bringing back freaking memories of being a teenager, going to the comic book store and just picking these books up and just being I loved this. Like, I didn't even care that Batman was put on the shelf for a year. You know, I just liked the storyline. I liked the art, the costume designs. Like, I was all about it, you know? Like, I was just like, let's go.
There's a cover to Showcase 94. It's just the helmet, but it's on the ground, and it's kind of like a little battered, and there's some smoke coming out.
Yeah.
Favorite covers. Like, I'm gonna homage that cover for sure, but like, I love that.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Got Anthol. We got Fowl in the house. We'll just say that. Fowl is in the house. Good to see you.
How you doing?
Looks like a recovery cane. Well, that could be. Yeah, maybe that's after he's kind of healed up from getting his back broken. That could be. Quaker Man. Agent of the Bat. That was good too. Good plan. Shout out Epic 411. Good to see you. I have the complete run of these comics, including tie-ins. Nice, man. I don't have the complete run. I've got quite a bit of them, but not the complete run. Yeah. I wish I did. All right, so let's get into the. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That is part of that fully armored costume right there, because he doesn't have that on this next shot that you see. So I like how they're sneaking this into the trailer for all of us nerds to get in here and check that out.
I hope he shoots his batarangs.
Yeah, and
that's what's attached to it right there on part of the gauntlet, when it had the gold thingies.
Yeah, did they show it here?
Bullet holders or whatever. I don't think I see it.
They don't really see it here. Hopefully they do have that, because that was always kind of cool. Yeah, it was like bullets they were shooting out. But this is definitely the scene, probably in the second movie, where he defeats Bane on top of the rooftop, fully decked out like this. You know, like this is a look at the second movie here. Just fuck yeah, so turned on right now. How about you, Kayla?
No, I'm just thinking of the action figures that were out. Like, all the action figures that were out for this series, they were all fucking cool looking and shit. Like, that's yeah. So
Opie drives the Bat subway rocket. It was so cool. I really think they're going straight nerd with this movie. These three movies. I think and maybe I'm building up the expectations too high just off of this, but I really think that this is going to deliver in every single way we want it to deliver, although have its adaptions for sure. But I think this is going to be what it is. You think Bane would have bigger nipples? Never really crossed my mind, but now you bring it up for sure. McFarlane did some cool action figures of this run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking of all these action figures. Like...
Yeah, Fowl, I agree. Please just, follow the comics. Don't add a lot of slop into it. I don't mind an adaptation. I don't mind a little bit of an adaptation as long as it's following the blueprint of the comics. I don't mind, because, give me something a little bit new. I'm fine with that. Give me something a little bit new within the story, but don't do a whole, like, Batman banging Batgirl on the rooftop, or, something that's just way out of left field just because you want to tell a story. I'm really hoping that whoever's doing this is a fan of Batman and a fan of this run, which it seems like they might be. And if that's the case, I think we're going to get a fairly faithful adaptation as much as they can with the time that they have. Skinny Big Hat Guy was the Tally Man. Oh, created by Alan. Oh, so that's what you were saying. You were saying Tally Man. Okay, I wasn't quite sure what you were saying in the chat. Okay, nice. Not the Mad Hatter. Yeah, it definitely looks badass.
Badass.
Hopefully, the right team came behind for the production of Knightfall. Yeah, I think so. I'd have to do some research on who they are and what they've done before. Yeah, the Killing Joke, that was bad too. Killing Joke, Hush, name it, man. It's been on a run of bad strings of DC animated films.
The Crisis trilogy.
Oh, that was
the one prior to it. That Western one. Jon Stewart one. That whole era looked like Archer model sheets.
Even Gotham by Gaslight or whatever that wasn't that great of a movie.
Yeah,
and I would say I sat down. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a chance. I just was like, nope. I like how they gave Jean-Paul Valley the Kilmer lips, or not Kilmer lips, the Keaton lips. He's got like the Michael Keaton Batman lips. Just me? Anybody else? Yeah.
Nah.
You don't see that?
No, I could see what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, right there. It's the Michael Keaton lips.
This is different too than when you go to the beginning. Like this furrow here in between the brows and everything of the cowl.
Oh yeah, just the face. Yeah, if we go to actual Batman's
you
look.
go to the beginning, like take a look, watch. See the chin's different.
Where's he? Put his
So
mask
look
on.
at see the furrows in between the brows. Like I guess it would be called like the 11 lines on a woman.
What?
The eyebrow shape, and then the chin is completely different. Even the lips. So that's how you definitely can tell. Even the eyes are slightly different too.
I think the costume's even a little bit bluer with Jean-Paul Valley.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit more gray here, this Batman, and then is a little bit more of a blue costume. So it looks like they're doing a good job of distinguishing the two characters. And what I liked about that original run is I liked that Jim Gordon could tell the difference. Although he gave props to Jean-Paul Valley for doing a good job of at least imitating Batman's voice. Because when Dick Grayson takes over as Batman after that story arc is all done, and you have the Dick run... clip that. You have the Dick run. There is a scene in that comic where Dick Grayson is talking to Jim Gordon for the first time as Batman, and you get this inner monologue of Jim Gordon saying, something like another one, at least the last one did a better job of imitating, Batman's voice. So I like the fact that he was very aware that something was going on with Batman at that point. Yeah, R.I.P. for sure. The Doom that came to Gotham.
Yep, that was.
I love the Doom that came to Gotham. Gray Lovecraft in moments in Battler. I don't know if I know what that is.
It's like kind of like the Gotham by Gaslight stuff.
Oh, okay, like an Elseworld kind of story or whatever.
All the Elseworld stuff is great.
Okay.
I really want them to do like a real Kelly Jones horror.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, just tell me what you guys think of the chat. I mean, just looking at the chat, I feel like everyone's pretty damn stoked about this, just like we are. I'm assuming, is there a date on when this is coming out? I didn't see.
It's probably going to be in the fall. It said coming soon.
Okay.
But probably in the fall.
I would assume, yeah, the first one comes out in the fall, then the next one maybe comes out in spring or something like that. Because I feel like these probably have to be like at least six months or so apart from each other. 3 or 4 months, maybe at least. You gotta let it at least sit.
Well, depending on when they're going to release Absolute, because Absolute Batman was announced as a series, they're probably going to time it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that next because I saw that as well. Like just so much news here.
Which honestly, I think that was always going to be some kind of series to begin with.
Well, yeah, it would make sense. I mean, it's popular enough. I mean, jump into the other mediums and start going. All right, let me bring that down. We'll just bring that. Actually, before we do that, let me go to what Timescales shared, and I'll jump back into the Absolute Batman stuff. All right, so this is a photo. Redwood City Batman. These are not on the internet. So is this a dude that goes around pretending to be Batman?
Oh, we have one of those too where I live.
Interesting. Okay, nice. So an actual guy going around, and that's a cool costume. That's like the Rebirth costume.
Mm.
That's pretty cool. Good cosplay. I'm gonna be Batman. Damn it. You know, I was like, one of these years I'm gonna go as Batman for Halloween, but then I'd have to shave all my shit, and nobody wants to see that. I didn't realize it was a trilogy. Even better. Yeah. They announced it, and then they announced it's a trilogy, and then you're just like, holy shit, this is going to be like this is Lord of the Rings level epic for me as far as a comic book nerd. That this is 3 movies with this awesome story arc, 3 story arcs in one. HeroClix. I play HeroClix. Is that, am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, HeroClix. It's this tabletop game.
Oh,
and
okay.
it has these figures, and you move them on these little squares, and there are cards that go with them and everything. Yeah, they have like a whole bunch of, pretty much everything is all superhero related, Marvel, DC, and they've done other things as well too. So.
Timescale said this is how the guy showed up for a job interview for a woodworking company in Redding, California. Nice. That I like that. That's committing to the bit. I like that. It's already premiered at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival on June 23rd, 2026. Oh, I didn't know that. You sent me 2 more photos. All right, let me pull this down. Check these out real quick.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. Oh.
I thought I was hearing Creed in the background for some reason.
It's just the background music.
I thought it was Creed, though.
Oh yeah, nice. We live in a.
He never takes that shit off. I bet it smells.
Well, I'm assuming when he gets home he takes it off. All right, here's another one.
Well, no, it could be like that. Whatever. I forget what TV talk show it was where the girl had the guy that the guy wouldn't. All he did was want to dress as Batman. He even showed up there with like black around his eyes to try to protect his identity. All he wanted to do is dress as Batman, and he wouldn't fucking not be dressed as Batman.
I'm impressed by this guy's cosplay costume. Like that's pretty damn legit, and it's the Rebirth costume, which is not my favorite, but good for him. Johnny NGX says, "Does Graham Nolan get a cut of this Knightfall movie?" I would assume he probably does. He's got to have some kind of royalty, right? Because he's a co-creator of Bane, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. He is. I would assume at the end they'll probably list all of the creators. It seems like, and those people will probably be getting money from it. I would assume so. If not, I would fucking sue. If I was any of them.
Sheldon asked, "Did Michigan have a Batman too?" I'm not sure if they did or not. I mean, if they did, I must not have really known about it. Timescale says, "How is this cosplay?" Well, I mean, like creating the costume, because obviously he's not going to a convention. That's just what I call it. I don't know what you would call it, Kayla. I call it.
I would call it a cosplay.
Yeah, there you go.
He is in a costume and he is playing around as if he is a different person. He is pretending to be Batman. So he's not really Batman.
Yeah, I would call it. That's what I would call it too, is cosplay. I got Fugman in the house. Says Ronan Joe is IP. I don't know what that means, but shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, the Petoskey Batman was in Michigan. He was part of a superhero crew. Was he? Man, I completely missed that. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. But then again, that was right around the time of my life where there was a lot of things going wrong in life, and I was not really paying attention to too much at that moment. So that could be why. So there is that. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. All right, Sean will be back. Let's jump into. Am I sharing the screen? No. Okay, good. I don't want to dox anybody. Let's get to the absolute Batman news, because we thought that was crazy with the Knightfall. And Scott Snyder decides, like, I'm not that I'm going to one-up you, but I'm going to...
Oh, no. That is what he decided.
Okay, that's what it is.
Come on now.
I'm going to try to one-up you.
He could have kept his mouth shut about that for a little while if they just announced this.
Yeah.
He could have waited a week or so. However, I'm more excited about something else animated that's coming out than either of these things. So.
And we'll get to that, and not very excited for that at all. But we'll get to that as I'll explain why.
Different taste.
Yeah. I'll explain exactly why I'm not excited about that. Let's see. I pee freely. I do pee freely. That is true. I like Joe. He's cool. Thank you. You're my guy. The Batman 2 is scheduled for next year. Yep, that's true. We'll see how that goes. Got Chris in the house. Says, hey, folks, good to see you, man. Is there a ban IP freely in the chat? Why? Can you not post that in the chat? I'm confused. I'm confused on what's going on, guys. All right. We have Absolute Batman, DC Studios and Warner Brothers Animated Universe unveil. Jeez. Absolute Batman Joker Laugh Riot series. Crypto in the works. Well, yeah, I saw the crypto thing, which is weird. Whatever. Okay. Anytime we get a chance to listen to AI read the article, we're going to do it. So here we go.
DC Studios and Warner Brothers Animation unveil Absolute Batman, Joker, Laugh Riot series. Crypto in works as James Gunn touches down at ONC. DC Studios and Warner Brothers Animation are partnering on a series adaptation of Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta's best-selling DC comic book series Absolute Batman. The partners announced the upcoming show at a joint presentation at the ONC International Film Festival on Thursday, hosted by Warner Brothers Animation President Sam Register, with Peter Safran, DC Studios co-chairman and co-CEO, alongside James Gunn, joining him on the...
This is the technology, Kayla, all right? You don't have to read articles anymore. You can have them read to you. Isn't that amazing?
People are going to get dumber and dumber.
I can't hear her.
Dumber.
You can't hear Kayla?
No.
You had this problem on Saturday or Sunday, too, where all of a sudden the audio dipped out for you.
Mm-hmm.
It might be just selective hearing.
That could be, too.
Hear my voice.
Joe mad at us. No,
Yeah.
Guys, this is about me being lazy. I mean, come on. This is how you get the information. Wouldn't you rather just listen to it than hear me read it? You guys want to hear me read it?
I think people do want to hear you read it.
Oh, God. Okay. The partners announced the upcoming show at a joint presentation at the Annecy International Film Festival on Thursday, hosted by Warner Brothers Animation President Sam Register, with Peter Safran and a bunch of people I don't really care about. Also announced were adult animated series The Joker, Laugh Riot, and an untitled kids-focused project starring Crypto. I don't care a shit about any of that. Let's go down.
I think the Joker thing is supposed to be an anime or a manga style.
Well, hopefully that's good. Let's see. Launched in 2024, the comic series has sold more, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here we go. From Nick Dragot. Says, we got... Dakota, whatever. I like my version better. We could not be more excited about this. We are in the very early stages of development on this with executive producer, writer Scott Snyder and the artist Nick Dragotta, said Register, showing some very early... What the fuck is that word?
Pre-visualization artwork.
Why do people put big words in here?
That's not a big word.
That's a big word. Look, pre-visualization. Pre-visualization. Yep, that's what that is. Okay. It's a full it is a full CG show. Oh, nice. Comicsgate show. Sweet. I didn't realize it's a Comicsgate show. That's awesome. Well, there you go, guys. We got an animated show there. It's going to be a whole different tone and a whole different take on Batman as well. Executive producer Jim Craig. Joker Laugh Riot will be directed. I don't care about that. Is that all they have to say about this? Blah, 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 blah. Crypto. Don't care about crypto. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Well, yeah, that was a waste of an article. See, we could have just listened to the AI and got into that. Absolute Batman TV series. Anybody excited about that?
Yeah.
I'll have to see what the art is going to be like. Are they going to try to do a Dragotta style like they did with the Kelly Jones? Or are we doing, I don't know.
They should.
That's a $20 word, Ronan Joe. That is true. That is very true.
Pre-cum?
Pre-ejaculation. Yes. Yes. Pre-cum is what we like to call it around here. I thought Snyder was anti-CG, and not anymore. He's making a CG Batman show for us. So welcome, Scott Snyder, to CG. We welcome you with open arms and stuff. Jim Craig, who blocked me for saying that Red Sun wasn't all that. Did he really? Some of these guys are pretty sensitive on here. Have any of you seen the Cape Crusader series? Is it any good? I got turned off by the penguin being Oh, I didn't know that. Here's the thing.
I couldn't get into it. It just...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just...
It's trashy, man. Go
We were
ahead.
talking about earlier.
Yes.
How that Batman design, it's not Bruce Timm, but it's kind of in that realm. And, like, I don't know, we've been there already. Like, let's get past that.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it in front of everybody, you might as well give the chat give the chat something to be excited about. Where's John when you need him? You know, John with an H. Proto splooge. That's yeah. I like that. Proto splooge. You know, that's
that would actually probably make a really cool name for a comic.
Hey, I'm gonna dip out and dip back in because I can't hear her.
Okay, no problem.
I'll be right back.
Usually that's never a problem. I feel honored tonight.
Yeah, except for when we have to have a show and we gotta talk to each other. You know? Yeah, see, KO Joe was excited about it. That's what I said. Like, you know, look, that's why I'm producing the show. That's what I'm here for. You gotta take those moments. And I know what the chat likes. You know, it's all good. It's all good. All right, Kayla, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I'm so excited.
Let's jump right into this. Wait, where's my page? There we go. Okay. Conan the Barbarian animated series for Cartoon Network Studios and Prime Video exclusive. All right, let me bring Sean back on before we get going. There we go. Sean's back.
I'm so excited.
How you hearing? You hearing everybody?
So excited.
Yeah, I hear. We're good.
Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, we can listen to the AI. No? Okay. Conan the Barbarian is coming to Prime Video via the new animated series from animation legend Gendy. How do you pronounce that, Kayla?
Gendy Tartakovsky.
Thank you. And Cartoon Network Studios. Tartakovsky first pitched the animated version of the character created by Robert E. Howard in 1932 and 2008. Various networks and streamers were interested in the project, but now it has a firm home with Prime Video. It just entered development and will be a while before we see anything from the series. In a pre-taped video message that played at the Annecy, however you pronounce that, International Animation Film Festival, Tartakovsky joked that he'd be able to share some animatics.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put my screen big
next year in some rough animation. Well, what the fuck is an animatics?
It's like a previs.
Yeah.
I've never heard that word before.
No, it's like storyboarding.
Like, oh, okay. Well, why don't you say storyboards? Like, all these people got to be smart.
Well, also too, like it could be. I think animation cells are also a part of that process too, depending on what they're doing.
Then they should just say animation cells. You know, tell these people I have to read their fucking articles. You know what I'm saying?
I can read this if you want.
No, people pay to hear my voice, and see your face. The official and Sean's face as well. Very good goatee going on. Very, very, very good. Happy. The official log line for the new series reads: after finding love in the pirate queen Belit, okay. A battle-hardened Conan defies gods, fates, and even death to save her from a dark sorcery that threatens to destroy everything. Tartakovsky person will serve as executive producer and showrunner on Conan the Barbarian and is joined by other executive producers Derek Beckman, Fred Muldberg, and Mark Wheeler. In the video, Tartakovsky said that he's always felt a connection to Howard, a pulp novelist who is largely considered the father of the sword and sandal. I keep hearing sword and sorcery.
Sword and sandal. Yep. It's barbarian.
Why does everyone say sword and sorcery, though?
Sword and sorcery is something completely different.
Oh, okay.
These guys are all about their kicks.
I guess. which Conan the Barbarian is very much a part of. You feel the influence of Howard and Tartakovsky's work, particularly Primal, his Emmy-winning adult swim animated series that is set on a brutal fantasy-filled primordial Earth, which I have not watched, but a lot of people say it's good.
Phenomenal. I mean, it's silent. The whole show's pretty silent for the most part. There's barely any talking, but you feel so much emotion when you watch it. Plus, Spear and Fang are directly named after Conan stuff. So.
Okay, then.
It's a great homage.
A lot of people excited about this. I like Joe's cool voice. Thank you. That's all that matters, you know. Glad Sean didn't have to reinstall Windows. In fact, he probably is too young to remember that. Well, we remember Windows. We're not that young.
I'll be 45 in September.
Yeah.
I've been through that. I was in that dial-up situation going into.
Oh, I remember.
Chats.
Yeah, we remember the dial-up years. Early versions of Windows. Yeah. You're speaking our language, you know what I'm saying?
AOL group chats where like you would get codes to like block people or boot them out of the rooms and all that shit, or like that was like the first Bumble, essentially, just meeting broads and going on dates as a kid, teenager.
Sword and sandals, vacation with Conan today and enjoy the sandy beach.
Yo, look at those Jordan BC 72s, man. They're on fire.
Tartakovsky's relationship with Cartoon Network stretches back to the beginning of his career and includes such favorites as Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, and Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
I don't know that.
Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, Kayla. I'm going to let you, before I throw a wet blanket on the parade here, go ahead and just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? For the chat, just go all crazy about your quaking for the Conan series. The floor is yours.
I don't think that there's a better person that they could have picked to do it. I mean, he's definitely taking the hoop earrings. It was something that Frazetta did. It wasn't something in a Conan thing. That's something that Frank Frazetta drew on Conan. But I'm excited because it is one of my favorite Conan stories. And Belit is my favorite leading woman in Conan.
Does she get naked?
I mean, she's pretty close to it.
Oh, okay.
Her design. She's a very sexy character, and
Mom down.
She's a pirate. She's queen of the Black Coast. She's a pirate.
Pirate, you know what I'm saying?
She's drawn very, very, very sexy. If you look at any of the artwork of her, how she's been portrayed.
All right, I'll look it up. Keep
Why
talking.
do I have a cat breaking?
That's Rachel Brinkley's in the house. I just wanted to give a shout out. Oh, you have an actual cat.
I have a cat breaking into the room right now.
Oh, yeah. We know how that goes.
Yeah.
So, but I'm very excited because I wasn't expecting them to do this story. If they were going to greenlight a Conan story, I was expecting them to do something like Black Colossus or Tower of the Elephant, which are phenomenal, or even Red Nails. You know, I didn't think they were going to do the Belit story, so that's why I'm like completely above.
Okay.
The moon over this.
Well, you definitely know more about Conan than I do.
Well, it's just a phenomenal story. Out of all the women that Conan has encountered, and a lot of people think of Valeria from the Conan, what was it, 1982 movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, yeah.
So Valeria was basically playing a lot of Belit's parts. She wasn't really being like who Valeria is. They took a lot of things from Belit as a character and melded it into her character in that live action movie. But she pretty much is, because in the Conan books, there's not, women are not equal to men. Like Conan is Conan, there's no woman that is equal to him. But the person that matches his ferocity, I would say, and his passion, and it's her out of all of them. So it is definitely a love story and a revenge story, and it's definitely a story about keeping your words in an aspect. I mean, it shouldn't be a spoiler because I believe many people probably have already read this, just due to the popularity of the story itself. But pretty much even after she dies, I mean, he's avenging her death.
Spoilers!
Well, she's gonna
Damn.
die. I'm sure everyone knows this fucking story. Marvel has
I just told you I don't know it.
Savage Sword. Well, because you don't read it, but whatever.
Well, that's
all right, so I'll
right.
stop.
So you spoiled it.
I'll stop.
Now
But,
I know
yeah.
everything. Now I can't even watch the series.
I mean, if you look at anything Believe,
I'm
you're
just
going
kidding.
to
I'll
see
still
a
watch the
picture of
series.
her being like pretty much
Is this her?
dying. That's one of her designs, yes. And then there's
Hmm.
Buscema's design, and yeah. So
Cat is spying on you.
I actually
Cat
think
burgle.
I have the first Billy in this drawer. Hold on, from Marvel.
Okay. Classic Buscema art, Joe. Yeah.
I'm going to show the Buscema one.
Yeah,
I have
find
it.
that one because I just looked up the name and I tried to find like the sexiest version I could find, and this was.
Hey, is this Kayla? Is this that? But
Hold on a second. She's got to come back.
Yeah.
Bring it. Put it back over there.
I think that definitely is a version of Billy. It looks like
this is a McFarlane figure. Like I didn't know if he had the Conan rights or
that even looks like an Athena figure. I'm not sure.
Whoever did this, I like this a lot.
yeah.
That's
That's
one of the designs.
well done, well painted.
Web of Horror, Tower of the Elephant. I have a whole bunch of random
They're
stuff that's
tits.
right now. So.
Every Conan comic I looked at usually showed their boobs and then they died. Nice. Red Nails and animation next, please. Red Nails. Getty Tarkowski has a good record of Kino. Love Ballet, says King Crow. We also have Roy in the house. Good to see you, man.
Boy.
He says, "Oh, that looks like Dajish Thors."
Deja Torres.
I can't spell.
Yeah, it could be actually.
Yeah, who knows? When you Google something, and then a bunch of shit pops up, then it's not really what it's supposed to be. Let me see if I can find something else here. Because I probably didn't spell that right. Most likely I didn't spell it right. Well, here's will this blow up? It will not blow up. Freaking Google, man. Google used to be so good with images.
Jerker.
Durka. I just want a blown up picture. Is that too much to ask?
I hope it's not in my storage unit.
Okay, I think this is a picture of her. I think I found a picture of her. Let's see what this is. Okay. Yeah, this is her. Right here. I think.
That is in a current running story. That one was done by the artist that does Monstrous on Image. You want to look up John Buscema or Joe Jusko. Look up Joe Jusko, Billy, and Conan.
How the hell am I going to spell that?
I have
Kayla. King Crow says, "You did not read Old Savage Sword, Joe." No, I did not. It was never really my thing. Like I liked the Conan movie, but I would be lying if I sat here and said that I was a huge Conan comic book fan. It wasn't my style of comics. Like, I wasn't a big fan of the barbarian comics or anything like that.
I think it's in my storage unit. Hold on.
All right, hold on a second.
Girl.
Usama
Just double check
Belit.
here. I have like some Savage Sword here, but what I'm looking for is the Marvel book with the Buscema cover, and I'm pretty sure it's in my storage unit, but I have Joe Jusko's book. So
Are you on screen? No.
No, because I'm looking for this fucking Joe Jusko book now.
Stop swearing at me. I don't deserve that.
I wasn't swearing at you. I'm just swearing because I'm from Massachusetts. Okay, here's the Joe Jusko book.
Damn Massachusetts voices. All right, jump on screen here. What do you got? Show it off.
Well, I gotta open up this book first and pull it out the thing. So. Give me a second.
Okay, here I'm gonna make. it
as
big.
I have like all Conan in my background and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, that's why I knew you were gonna be very excited about this.
Oh,
That's why I wanted you to
fucking
talk about it because you know more about it than I do.
I mean, I automatically just want to talk about the story, but he did this as a private commission, and then Marvel ended up printing it and putting it on thing. Hold on, I'm getting to it. This is That's Tarzan, Reign of Pantera, Fire and Ice.
Pantera. All right.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
So this is based off of the Buscema design, but that's Billy.
All right, hold on a second. Okay, yeah. No, she's hot. I'm all about it.
There's a very, 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 very famous Marvel cover. So
we got the Don in the house. Hail down. Good to see you.
I had like piles of comics everywhere. This room is a disaster right now. So.
Oh, okay. Roy sent me something. I'm gonna look that up, Roy. Give me a second.
Yeah, Roy probably sent the Buscema cover that I have.
I think he was sending the Frank Choi one that he wanted me to look up. Let me see.
Dick pics.
Dick pics. Let's go.
Dick pics.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Here. All right. Let me bring this. Let me get this one up on the screen for everybody, so we can check this shit out. Check this Shiite out. There we go. I like it. Kayla's not here to give us commentary.
That one's based off of the Buscema design too. Right. The Buscema design is very similar. I mean, in the original Conan books. Sorry, I'm turning off my light right now. Can you hear me still?
Yes, you're loud and clear.
Okay, so. In the original Conan book, it came out in 1942. It wasn't a comic; it was just the pulp novel.
Remove that for a second. I have something else I'm going to share. Kayla, what are you doing?
Sitting down now.
Where's your camera?
All right. So, she was described as lithe and ivory, and she was depicted as having like flowing black hair, and I think it was blue eyes or green eyes, and she was like a savage pirate of the seas pretty much, so she had very minimalist clothing, so and she was famously wearing like this silken garment, like a silken garment of like a girdle pretty much, and all this jewelry pretty much. Jewelry is kind of what causes to her demise to a degree, but she was very, very, very intellectual, and she was pretty much very strategic navally, like with ships, like a naval, like a ship navy, and she was a Shemite.
A what?
That's what her heritage was. Yeah, she was a Shemite. He's a Sumerian. She's a Shemite, and pretty much like her whole crew, they're all men that are willing to just fucking like die for her. Pretty much. They're called the Black Corsairs, and pretty much.
Wait. They're called the what?
Black Corsairs.
The black coarse hairs, so pubic hairs.
No, Corsair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were called the pubic hairs.
No,
I was
not
like,
coarse
that's an interesting choice.
No.
Okay.
But pretty much, they never questioned. They all respected her authority as captain. Like she earned her place, pretty much. So I mean, she's wild and fierce and extremely attractive and intelligent and just
Yeah, the black corsairs. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I mean, she's considered Conan's first true love, or one of his greatest loves. So pretty much, yeah. I mean, I can go on and on and on.
Sounds sus.
So she's pretty much like the mastermind behind a lot of the pirate plans and everything. And I mean, pretty much like I said, her love for him as a character is so absolute that she vows that she would return back from the dead to protect him.
She also said that she would only do butt stuff with other guys, which is good. I mean, that's pretty loyal chick right there. Like, like this is for Conan, backdoor other guys. Shout out to her. Joe's mistake. He is just always thinking of the public region Yeah, that's true. The pubic, not public. Jeez. Okay, this is a small screen. Come on. Typical American male. That's me. That's me. Okay. Let me rain down a wet blanket on the parade of everybody here. I'm excited that there is going to be a Conan series. I'm happy for everybody out there that are big Conan fans and all that kind of stuff. My issue, why do I have two co-hosts whose heads are straight down?
I don't feel good.
My head's up.
Now it is. All right.
You mean
Sean's got an excuse. Kayla, you got an excuse too. Anyway, what I don't like about this, what I don't like about the Conan stuff, and I'm going to be just legit here, is the animation. It just, I do not, and granted, I guess we don't know exactly what the animation is going to be, but based on just the face shot, it looks like it's going to be just this silly, cheap-looking, blocky animation that I don't want to see in anything. Like, give me something with Conan that's going to be more like what we just saw with the Knightfall trailer.
No.
You know? You can't say no.
I can say no.
That's my opinion. It's my opinion. You don't get to say no on my opinion.
If there was going to be any other style that fits a Conan story, it would be something that was done rotoscoped and was done by Bakshi, like fucking Fire and Ice. That's the only other style that would be fitting it. So it's either that super cartoony style, which Primal, if you watch Primal, you can see why it fits Conan so well. You haven't seen Primal and you don't read Conan, so you don't understand why, especially when one of the Conans that you like,
she just said
one of the versions
That's
of Conan,
what I just heard.
One of the Conan versions that you like is what's his name's version of Conan. I'm trying to think of the artist. There's a particular artist that you like his version of Conan. He did a very short-lived run on it. We actually
we did an Akba on him. I can't remember his name. Yeah, so give me animation that looks like that. So why do you say no?
Because I know the stories.
I don't give a fuck about the stories. I'm talking about the visuals. I don't care about the stories. You get the stories with the story. We're giving. Listen, this animation is going to come out. It's going to be blocky. It's going to be blocky. There's no definition in the characters. It's going to look cheap. It's a what?
He has a cult following. Primal is one of the best animated fucking series that there is. It was one of the best. See,
it's gay.
Yeah, it was. I guarantee
gay animation.
Anyone in the chat that has seen Primal has probably loved it.
Ever see Bruce Timm drawing Conan very similar to how Gendy? Yeah, and I don't want that.
He hates
that to me
style at this point.
I like Bruce Timm for the animated Batman series back in the 90s. That's it. I'm done with it. I don't need more Bruce Timm. I don't. I definitely don't need a Bruce Timm style Conan. You know, like you get Arnold Schwarzenegger depicting Conan in the movie. You know, bigger than life, ripped, all this kind of warrior shit. I don't want some blocky animation that is going to be presented here with the Amazon series that's coming out. I know it's an unpopular opinion. That's why I said I'm going to throw a blanket out all over everybody's excitement here. I think the animation in Primal sucks. Big time. Too cartoony.
I love it.
It'll look fine if they fix the nose. The nose looks horrible. He looks like a grandma. He looks like a woman, okay? Everyone, you all bitch about, the feminizations of characters and all this kind of stuff.
That's how he's described.
As a bitch?
He's literally described with that type of look, with the bangs, with the, yeah. He's described with the bang. I mean, the earrings were something that Frazetta did. I think even Simon Bisley put earrings on him like that. That wasn't never, I don't think that was even traditionally a Conan thing. It could be. I could be forgetting something. So, yeah. You know nothing wrong with Joe.
Yeah.
Well, Joe reminds it snow, so.
Not everything has to be Knightfall. No, but I'm just saying the animation. What I want to see out of the animation is more realistic kind of animation. And Sean and I had this conversation a little earlier when we were just talking about animation in general. You know, like I come from the 80s and 90s, right? Especially with back then we called it Japanimation and stuff. But coming back from like this realistic, cartoony, exaggerated animation with detail and all this kind of stuff. That's what I want to see in a world. Beautifully painted backgrounds, which you might get with this stuff. but I want the characters' definitions. I want details in the characters, to their costumes, to the muscles, to the weapons, to the women. I don't want blocky. If this is what the animation is gonna be like, I can judge just from the face here that it's just going to not be what I am looking for. So no matter what the story is, I will check it out. I cannot get into it. It's like reading a comic book with bad art, or art that I'm not into, or watching a movie with an actor that I hate. It's going to kill the series. That's just a personal opinion. And I'll say this, I hope everybody enjoys it and has a great time watching it, but they needed to choose different animation. I know everyone's all want to suck the dick of Primal and shit like that. You go ahead, you take that big load and you swallow it down, guys out there, or gals. But I'll tell you right now, yeah, absolutely. But that doesn't do it for me. On this line, there's a line right here. On this side, we ain't gay. On that side is Primal, and the new Conan animation. So take that for what you will.
I mean, I think it's going to be pretty fucking cool, to be honest, because this is a different way that Conan is being portrayed. It's something different. So why are we going to continue to do things within the same style? This is something different. It's outside the box.
Or inside the box, you know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about butthole stuff. Joe, if they did a Conan like the Batman, it would be boring, just the most of these Batman cartoons are.
He's talking about Knightfall, though. Joe is now on Knightfall. He doesn't give a fuck about the other Batman cartoons. It's just about
yeah, I could give a shit about, Knightfall is the best animation I've seen put out there of anything lately DC has done. Most of the stuff has been trash for the last 6-7 years, maybe. Yeah, it's been a while.
This is something different. This is something that's needed, and like I said, the only other thing that could fit a Conan story for me, the tone of it, it's pretty much for things to be rotoscoped and to go pretty much like the Fire and Ice route or the Wizards route or Ralph Bakshi style. And Ralph Bakshi, I don't think is creating anything anymore. I don't want to see Conan in an anime style, manga style. And I don't
want to see the anime style either. You're not listening. You're not listening.
But I feel like that's what would end up happening if it was another person.
No, if I'm controlling what I'm saying I want to see out of the animation, then that's not what's going to happen.
Well, this is what I want to see. And evidently,
yeah, that's fine. You're getting
too, so.
Everybody, their personal opinions.
Right, personal opinions.
And matter of fact of what it should be.
Yeah, we don't. I get it. We live in an age. We live in an age where personal opinions hurt your feelings. I know everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings out there, everybody.
My feelings aren't hurt, but I just think this is gonna fucking kick ass, and this is gonna be awesome. After watching Primal,
I hope it is. And that's the funny thing. Like, I can go on here and say, like, I hope this show is great. I hope everybody enjoys it. I don't personally think I'm gonna like it because of the animation, and everybody cries like a little bitch about it because I have a difference of opinions.
Yeah, because
that's the funny thing.
Yeah, well, it's the fucking internet. What are you gonna do?
I thought, yeah, that's true too. Sucks to be you then, Joe. No, it doesn't, because I won't watch it and I'll have a great time. So I'll be completely happy with that.
Yeah.
Cartoon style with blood and violence. It's just nothing about it to me is any kind of new. Like, to me, it's just the same old shit. The really super cartoony with the violence and the adult aspect to it. I don't know. To me, it's too goofy for me to get into. You know what I'm saying? Frazetta style would be great. Fire and Ice, like, which we agree. That's what we, when you're doing that kind of stuff, give me more of a Frazetta style of art. I'm just giving out examples of what I would like to see animation-wise, personally, myself. When it came to a Conan series, when I see this, I'm just like, primal dick, yummy. Well, that's what I'm saying. Take all that dick, guys. Take all that primal dick. Take that giant load, swallow it down, and then tell yourself you're having a good time. I trust Getty because I love Samurai Jack, Primal Clone Wars. Yeah, and if you like that kind of... No, I got what you're saying, man. I can correct misspells in there. If you like that kind of animation, then you're going to love it. And I hope you have a great time. I hope you do love it. I hope it's the best show in the world for you. I mean, I'm excited for the Conan fans out there. That's the funny thing. But I'm telling you right now, the animation to me on this, feelings are gay. It just doesn't look good. I think Fire and Ice Conan would be cool and awesome. I agree with you there. Yep, feelings are gay. That is 100% true. I'm not crying. I'm laughing at you. Well, I'm laughing at you. Your name is Iodine74. What does that say about you? I don't know. Lots of things. My feelings don't hurt, but my knees can. Ooh, man, mine
There
too.
you go. Put
Getting
those
old.
words to work.
Getting old. What do you think of the Jason Momoa Conan? Never watched it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. There were issues with the storyline, what they were doing, but I don't think Jason Momoa was bad as Conan, to be honest. He looked like the Frazetta
He
Conan.
looked like
or
Conan.
Like the Simon Bisley Conan, you know, but...
Roy says Fire and Ice was trash.
What the fuck is... What do you like?
I can never get a handle of what Roy likes and what he doesn't like.
Yo, Roy's like, yo, you ever see those Care Bear movies? Fucking fuck. He's like, I'm a gummy bear.
Make it like Samurai Jack. See, that's what I don't want. Stand your ground, Joe. Always here. Yeah. We're opinions. You know, you can have your opinions. And like I said, I'm standing here clapping and saying, I hope you guys enjoy it. And I don't like it. You're the ones that have a problem with the fact that I'm saying I don't like it.
Why you gotta tell me I need to enjoy it?
Yeah, I don't need to enjoy it. I'm enjoying.
Yeah, I didn't say you need to enjoy it. I'm just saying this shit is gonna fucking be awesome. So I guess I'll be sucking that Conan dick then, because this shit is gonna fucking kick ass.
Well, that makes sense.
I will
for you.
be enjoying. I will be enjoying this whole fucking show. You might not like Primal and stuff, but I like
don't.
it.
Yeah,
I think it's
I can't get into it. Have you seen any animation?
Nope.
There's
Oh
been
yeah, Fire and Ice.
no animation for it, but given his track record, I'm assuming it's going to be great. I mean, pretty much, Primal. The whole time I was watching Primal, I was like, I need a fucking Conan show like this. So I thought, I need a.
A lot of people thought that because, you know.
Roy, how do you Fire and Ice is trash?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm so confused by Roy sometimes.
I'm very confused by Roy sometimes. The Conan kid sequence was the only part worth watching.
Did you like Wizard's Art of Roy? Or do you
Probably
just
not.
not like the rotoscoping that was
He's
done?
like, for trash.
Yeah. Okay, Iodine74 says, shows I have good musical taste is what it says. And that in older than... What? And that I'm older than you. You're a whippersnapper. Well, thank you. I will take the compliment of being a whippersnapper. I want to be young. Yeah.
I think for me personally, because I
see Roy's got opinions. Roy's got opinions, just like I have opinions.
Rotoscope.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So I think for me, because I have an attachment to these stories in an aspect, you know, because my dad loves Conan, and
yeah,
I got into Conan because of my dad, his collection of Conan stuff. So pretty much, I think for me, this is going to just be a very interesting take on it, and I like his art style.
I hope it's going to be great.
I think
I
it's
really
gonna be
do.
Fucking awesome.
Yep, I hope it's going to be awesome for everybody. I probably won't be watching it though. That's all. It's just, look, if you can't, and maybe I'm just better than everybody out there, but if you can't read a comic book with art that you can't get into, or watch a movie with an actor that you hate, it just ruins everything. Like, that's just what it is. If the art style or the animation style is that, I'm just not going to be able to get into it. As good of a story as it's going to be. And that's all it is. So I hope for all you guys out there that love Primal, that love this, I hope it's great. I truly do. I hope you have a great time watching. It's everything you want it to be. Just like I'm hoping Knightfall is everything I want it to be. Because it's a personal opinion, personal choices. And you know what? My opinion's better than yours. So there we go. When I was a kid, I thought rotoscoping was cool, like in Tarzan cartoon. But now I think it looks weird. You know, I will get on board with that with Roy. I'm not a huge fan of the rotoscope cartoons either, to be honest with you. However, I don't hate it. You know, like if you were going to tell me you were going to do a Conan in a rotoscope style, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'd be down with that. That would actually be something I'd get on board with.
He-Man was rotoscope.
I think for
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
I'm more concerned about story aspects, especially when it comes to this story. I know this story has been expanded upon in different series and everything like that. I get more upset. So I get more upset when there is a severe deviation away from the story. Like with House of the Dragon. Okay, now House of the Dragon looks fucking great. Season 3 opener wasn't bad.
Haven't watched it yet.
Fucking did. It wasn't bad. It was actually fucking pretty decent. But they deviated so far away from a finished fucking storyline that it blows my fucking mind. After watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I'm just like, what the fuck? What are you doing to a finished story? The story's finished. Why are you deviating like this? Why do you have to do this?
Yeah,
Didn't
I
you
hope.
learn from the last seasons of Game of Thrones. Didn't you learn from Game of Thrones? Fuck up. You know, it makes me upset. So I mean,
Biscuitator.
Some elements in it, I suppose, but I just I don't want the story to deviate too far.
Oh, I agree with you on that. I hope that this guy who seems to be a legit Conan fan is going to do justice in the story. Like I feel like this will probably be well done when it comes to story wise. My biggest issue is just the animation. Biscuitator says, how about revisit it when we even have some movie frames? Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, all I can do is go off of this frame right here, but this was not a good indicator. Now, however, show me some stuff from the actual animation, and that might change my mind when you get full, body shots, backgrounds, all that kind of stuff. I'll have no problem coming back on here and be like, you know what, guys, I was wrong. After seeing this, I've changed my mind, and I like this. I'm down for it. I'm excited about it. Right now, if this is going to take after the primal stuff, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be excited because that's just not my thing. It's not my style, which is one of the reasons why I haven't, as much as people say it's a great show, and people I respect say, hey, you got to watch, you got to give it a chance. I just can't. Like, I can't watch something that's not going to be pleasing to my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Rachel Brinkley agrees with me. He said, I couldn't get into Primal either, Joe, so don't feel so bad. I don't, but thank you for being on my side. I appreciate that.
Joe, relax. Stop telling us your opinion.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My opinion is dangerous. Opinions are dangerous, people.
Well, I mean, the whole thing about an opinion is it's your opinion.
Exactly.
So it is what it is. We don't have to agree. We disagree a lot on a lot of things.
We do disagree a lot, yeah.
But at the same time, we also have the right to change our opinions whenever as well, too.
I'm a big proponent of changing my opinion.
I'm not shitting on you. I hope you're not taking it that way, or no one in the chat is taking it that way.
Oh, I already took it that way.
That's not the case. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm surprised that this just isn't your jam, especially because of.
Well, I mean, my animation taste. Well, I mean, my artistic taste. Maybe you don't know the animation taste.
Not your animation taste, because the animation's more different because it's like story in motion in an aspect. But just because the particular style of Conan art that you are drawn to, I would have thought that you would have. Well,
yeah, but this isn't going to look like Frazetta. Just because like he's got hoop earrings and stuff doesn't mean it's going to look like Frazetta's art. If you're going to tell me that you could bring Frazetta's art style or heavily influenced style onto the animation, that's completely different. I mean, but you can't just be like, oh, the designs are there because he's got this weird bang cut and hooped earrings. Like, oh no, that doesn't do it.
Well, that's it. I mean, technically, the best Conan artist, in my opinion, it's not necessarily. I love Frazetta's Conan, but to me, it's Buscema. So it will always be Buscema, whether it was Alfredo Alcala, inking him, or what is it, Ernie Chan that inked him.
I mean, BWS did a good run on it too. I mean, Silvestri did some stuff there as well. I mean, that style.
Smith did some good Conan stuff.
Yeah, too, that style is what I'm talking about.
Conan is the Conan that I truly fucking love. It's and then in modern times, Dan Panosian does an amazing Conan. I love how he draws Conan. So.
My thing is though, I mean, like if you're telling me that that's the style of animation that's gonna be heavily drawn from that, then I'm 100% down. But if you're telling me it's gonna be more like Primal, then I'm out until I see something more. Biscuitator says the topic is interesting in general. I think a lot of animators will love more details, but they always have cost-cutting. Yeah, breathing down their necks. That's a good point. That does suck. Yeah, to actually pour the money into animation that would take is probably too much money, and yeah, I get it. Paula says Scottish, Irish, German. I'm not that angry of a person, believe it or not. That is hard to believe. Art of Roy says you won't change, Joe. Gendy has a design sense that rarely changes.
Yeah, that's very true. So
Okay,
if you don't like the shot of this, although it is an upshot with some kind of lighting that's going on, you're not gonna like this. If you didn't like how Primal looked, if you don't like how the Clone Wars show looked, or Samurai Jack or anything,
Well, yeah,
he has
exactly.
a particular style that he has. It's his style. I mean, there was someone online today that really aggravated me because they showed Becky Cloonan's thing and they want to be on the Belit train now, which fucking no one ever was talking about Belit. So, you know, they didn't know. They didn't fucking know. You're telling me you're such a fan. You didn't know that Dark Horse animated all of their fucking comics at one point 13, 15 years ago, whatever the fuck it was. But, you know, oh, I hope this art style. No, because an artist has a particular art style. You're not going to ask Todd McFarlane to do Alex Ross. You're not going to ask any artist to do what another artist's style does.
Yeah.
So I just thought that comment was
Unless
little
you're
bit
Herb Trimpe.
fucking- I thought it was like, you're tripping. Like, use fucking logical sense. Why would someone emulate another person's art style? And on top of that, there's fucking better versions to emulate. Just saying. When
Unless you
you
work for Marvel and DC and they want you to draw like the next top artist.
That's true. KO Joe says opinions are basically butt stuff. I agree.
I like butt stuff.
I mean, what's cool? What is cool is we'll have a King Conan movie.
Yeah,
with
I'm
Arnold,
looking forward to that. Let's go.
And we're gonna get this. So I'm very like, for Conan stuff. I'm very like, yeah. You know, very
I'm
happy.
glad that the IP is being treated well and put out there. Yeah, so I was excited that they were doing this, but then I was disappointed when I saw the art style. So like that's my biggest thing. But I really hope that the show is good, and I hope that everybody enjoys it. I just probably will not be watching it. I wonder what the boobs will look like in this style. See, now that's a thing. That's a
Look
good
at
point.
Primal. Look at Primal. Primal showed shit. I mean, the way that he draws women is very different than the way that he portrays men. So, I mean,
Hail boobs. I agree, King Crow. We can all get on board with that. Watching Trace film stills with all the lines constantly moving around, the costumes just doing whatever, or actors running around a jungle gym setup that's made into jungle is retarded. You know, it was cool back in the day.
oh, he's talking about the rotoscoping.
Yeah, it was cool. It was something new back in the day. Nowadays, I'm sure it would be a lot cleaner if they did it. Hell, they'd probably just do more, CGI or special effects when it came to that kind of stuff.
Have Greg Land do
it. Sean, that's fucking hilarious.
What'd you say, Sean? I missed it.
Have Greg Land do it.
Have Greg Land do it.
Oh, yeah, good point. He would be very good at it. Okay. This Conan shot is kind of like how they would do a close-up of Ren and Stimpy. Very detailed, but the animation models will be simple. What I like about hand-drawn is speed. Stuff happens fast. I agree with that. I actually do agree with that. And like that could be something where most of the show is very simple. Then you get some really nice, beautiful close-up detail, maybe some backgrounds and stuff like that. But again, those are just things I don't like.
Yeah, the backgrounds are usually very intricate in his stuff.
Yeah, and so that would make sense. So that would be cool. I just want detail out of my characters. That's all. Like I've got a different standard of animation when it comes to stuff. Hey Kids reminds me too much of Primal, which wasn't bad. It's just that I've seen that kind of thing before. That's a good point, Matt. See, so that's what I was trying to articulate, and then I yelled at the chat.
This is what he wanted to do, and Primal what was done. So I think basically he pitched doing a Conan thing first.
Yes. Yep.
So Conan is truly what he wanted to do. That's why Primal, I mean, their names are Spear and Fang. If you have read Conan, then you will understand why. So.
Gotta see at least one episode before I hate like all the other haters. I will tell you what, guys, I will watch one episode because I always give things a chance. I will give one episode, but if the animation is like that, I just don't see my opinions changing. I just don't.
I don't like Blue Eye Samurai at all. Now that's something I tried to watch, and everyone's like, the story is fucking amazing, and I hate that fucking art style. So I can agree, but I at least tried to watch it. I didn't look at a screenshot and say, oh, the screenshot, you know. I watched the episode and I couldn't get through the art style.
Yeah,
I fucking did not like Blue Eyed Samurai. And everyone's like, oh,
go ahead,
so
Sean.
easy.
I got through 2 episodes of that. Like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't
like it.
I was on the gravy train like everyone else. But look, like, at the end of the day, if you like it, you win. That's all that matters. It's all opinions.
That's right.
That's all it is.
Love it, hate it. I mean, I think for a lot of Conan fans, we're happy. I mean, some of us may not be happy. I complain about X-Men shit all the time.
That's true.
So it is what it is, you know. But I'm excited.
I'm excited that you're excited, and I hope that it's everything you want it to be.
100%.
So.
100%.
I hope you're tickling your pickle while you watch it.
That's
Well,
right.
if I get a pickle, I get a problem. All right. If I have a pickle, I have a problem.
If you're pricking your Skittle.
Wow.
You know,
what the fuck?
I hope it's the best thing ever for you.
If it's rated R, it could be dope.
It's rated R.
Yeah, it's going to be adult. So I mean, like, the story wise, I think is going to be very good. So hopefully that is great. Guys, we're running up on the 2-hour mark. Just a quick update on Reaper Destroyer's Indiegogo campaign. I was trying to do the Express crowdfund, which would be more like the old Indiegogo, where you can spend the money up front, shipping gets charged up front, everything's good to go. Apparently, they sent me an email today saying you can't do that unless the product is done or close to being done. So they're forcing me to do their main crowdfunding, which is going to be more the Kickstarter style. So I tried to do what I could do to get that set up for you guys. For some reason, that didn't work out. But hopefully the new Indiegogo or the Indiegogo campaign itself will be set up and approved here fairly soon. And when that does, we'll launch that campaign and get that going. But if you haven't yet, go to SuperiorPressComics.com and back the campaign over there. We got a beautiful John Malin cover, Ethan Van Sciver cover, I've got a cover, Oliver Isabedra does a cover, Brett motherfucking Booth does a cover as well. You don't want to miss out on that book. It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to be awesome. So go over to SuperiorPressComics.com. Links are down below. Check that book out. But we got to get out of here. Flick the beans, sir.
Yes. Hey, and also, look, if anybody is a fan of old shit like Woodstock, not 69, I've got Woodstock tickets I'm selling. I got passes, $200.
Damn.
And handling. I got, what day is this? I got Friday tickets. I got Saturday tickets. Hit me up. The more you buy, the better the deal. This is history in your hands right now.
I love that. That's from 99. You know, I have the entire Woodstock 99 recorded on VHS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's probably all paused right at all the titties. So, like, if anyone was to buy that you pop it into your old VHS and just right off the bat, boom, titties.
Yeah.
Because you can guess what I was doing. Rachel says, Malin is like only a year older than Joe. Now, that is a filthy lie. Malin's 62. I'm 44. Tark says, back me bro soon. Yeah, once Back Me Bro gets up and going, we'll get the campaign on there as well. I'm talking to a cover artist right now that do an exclusive for that site. So I think that'll be badass when it actually happens. Woodstock 99. They did that whole pay-per-view. You could buy it for like $30 or something all weekend long. It's beautiful. Reaper Destroyer Dick. Yummy. There you go. Take it down, man. Take it down. If you're going to take the Primal Dick, you take that Reaper Destroyer. You just take it all. Take it all. I love it. Well, I don't love it. You can love it. Yeah. All right. We're going to get out of here, everybody. Next week on the Grift, Thursdays at 10:30 p.m. Who knows what we'll be talking about, but it won't be Conan. I'll tell you that. Yeah, have a good one. Otherwise, Sunday night, the Ronan Joe Show. I'll be talking about Supergirl. I'm going to go see that on Saturday and see what that's like. I saw Ethan do his review of it today. I'm pretty sure John will probably see it sometime this weekend, do a review and all that kind of stuff. But I'll let you know what I think. If Sean's joining me, he'll let you know what he thinks about it as well. So Sunday night on the Ronan Joe Show at 10:30. Supergirl talk and a bunch of other shit as well. Mondays, got the Kings on Ethan Van Sciver's channel. I'm drawing over there. Wednesdays is Hard Art at 11 p.m. on either Shane Davis or John Malin's channel, or sometimes Shantan Jetty as well. Going to 2 a.m. with that. It's a great show. Check us out with that. Roy saying it's trash. Maybe. Let them tears flow, Joe. Oh, they're flowing. They're flowing all the way. Shout out to the chat. You guys have been great as always. Appreciate everybody watching on the horizontal and the vertical, as you have been over on X and over at Rumble. Appreciate everybody tuning in and being a part of the show. Until then, look. Let me cut this off. Let's get intimate here, okay? Let's get nice and intimate with each other. Be good to each other. You know what I'm saying? Take care of one another. And when you're flicking the bean, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later. Peace.